Hazelnut, It's Time to Get Up, written by Julia Erman. In a small lakeside cabin long ago, a mommy and daddy found out they were going to have a little baby they had prayed for. When the baby came, they were surprised it was a girl. Everyone was so happy. They named her Baby Hazelnut, and she was a blessing to all. When they took her home from the hospital, Baby Hazelnut cried so much that she and her daddy and mommy were up all night long. Hazelnut's dad even let her sleep in their bed. As they prayed over her, she finally stopped crying. In the morning, Baby Hazelnut's mommy and daddy began to worry Hazelnut wasn't feeling too well. They sang to her, "Hazelnut, it's time to get up," but Hazel laid still. They knew something wasn't right, so Baby Hazelnut went for a ride in an ambulance. The hospital said she was very sick indeed. Hazelnut's body was so sick that she was in bed for a whole month. They sang to her, "Hazelnut, it's time to get up," but she stayed still for a long time, so they asked God to heal her sweet little body. "Hazelnut, it's time to get up." Once Baby Hazelnut started to feel better, her parents taught her how to drink from a bottle. They were very happy, and so was Hazelnut. After a month in the hospital, Baby Hazelnut finally got to go home and sleep in her own bed. Her mommy and daddy were so excited they just couldn't wait. This was the day that they had prayed for. When they got home, Baby Hazelnut stopped eating from her bottle and she started to lose weight. Her mommy and daddy sang to her, "Hazelnut, it's time to get up," but she still didn't eat. They knew they had to do something. "Hazelnut, it's time to get up." Baby Hazelnut went to the doctors and they gave her her very own special button on her tummy that her mommy and daddy could feed her through. The button is called a feeding tube, and it made her tummy all better. Now Hazelnut laughs and smiles all day long. She rolls and scoots along, but the doctors tell us her brain has an ouchie. Baby Hazelnut wonders why people worry about her. She knows we have a big God who's in control and watching from above. The end of the story has not yet to be written, but as far as Baby Hazelnut's concerned, it's gonna be a good life.
Hazel is a joy-filled, nonverbal, sweet, and energetic 5-year-old girl. She was born with a rare genetic condition affecting every part of her body, non-ketotic hyperglycemia. Glycine is a molecule in our bodies that help make proteins that our bodies need to work properly. Hazel has too much glycine in her body. Instead of helping her body work, this glycine builds up and damages her organs and tissues. This condition causes Hazel to have stiff muscles, vision problems, a history of seizures, and developmental and physical delays. There is no cure for this condition, and Hazel will live with this her whole life. However, Hazel doesn't let this keep her from being full of joy and happiness. Hazel loves her little brother, Russell, who was also born with the same genetic condition. Here are some conversation starters. Helping your child understand more about children who are different than them is such an important skill. Use these questions to open up the conversation with your child. Let's chat. 1. What did you like best about Hazel's story? 2. In what ways is Hazel different? 3. How is she the same as you? 4. Is Hazel this way because she chose to be? 5. What would you say to Hazel if you ever met her in real life? 6. How could you help a child like Hazel if you had her in your class at school? Meet the Erman family as of 2022. Parents are Aaron and Julia. Hazel is 5 years old. Russell is 2 years old. Where conversation starts, understanding begins. Julia is a wife, mother, coach, and inspiration to many. She's always had a natural talent when working with kids, but since becoming Hazel's mom, Julia's passion has turned to educating children about other children with developmental delays and special needs. The purpose of Julia's books are to teach children and their parents how to start a conversation with and how to connect with those who have special needs. Julia believes talking about these topics sparks the beginning of awareness and true compassion for others. Keep an eye out for more books about the Erman kids, Hazel and Russell, and how they navigate this adventure we call life. Though it looks different than most, fun abounds. Every one of us is extra special, and Hazelnut is not exempt. This book walks you through the adventures of the beginning of Hazelnut's life and will help you as a parent or educator start the conversation about how we are all a little different sometimes. That's what makes us unique. Order your copy on Amazon today, and be sure to explore more titles on Julia Erman's author page. Every purchase directly supports our mission as we work to change the way the world sees children impacted by disability, one book at a time. Go to thehazelnutmovement.com to learn more about how to bring the Hazelnut movement to your school today and download free resources. Helping kids see their unique differences as an opportunity to lean in and use their superpowers, what we call their unique gifts. Through engaging storytelling and interactive moments, this program inspires students to see differences as strengths and empowers them to use their individual superpowers to support and uplift those around them. Visit thehazelnutmovement.com to learn more.